After we all thought the Sneako vs Penguinz0 controversy was over, Sneako would drop a bombshell video not only trying to call out Penguinz0, aka Moist Critikal or Charlie, but to also attempt to explain his own actions. Hi, I'm the internet anarchist. I create bi-daily YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be looking into the revelations of the Sneako vs Moist Critikal situation. If you aren't fully educated on this topic already, I have 3 videos that go in depth and explain everything you need to know. On the 27th of March 2023, an animation channel named Meet Kenyan would publish a video titled Sneako Meets Charlie, comedic short making fun of the Sneako and Charlie situation. The video featured Sneako streaming whilst a stranger is in bed with his girlfriend. While streaming, Sneako would taunt Charlie, where Charlie would turn up to Sneako's door. All of a sudden, Sneako's confidence dissipated, leading Charlie to come inside and ultimately destroy him. The video would gain over 5 million views, and would not only be well received by his audience, but also by Sneako himself, who would tweet, "Yo, Meet Kenyan, I can't even lie, that was a funny ass video." A surprising response considering Sneako's tendency to act extremely insecure and defensive whenever he is made fun of online. This tweet would go on to set the tone for the video he was about to post the next day. On the 30th of March, Sneako would post a video to Rumble titled, "I love the new Sneako," a video that would act as his official response to the feud between him and Charlie. The video begins with a quote stating, "Moral indignation is jealousy with a halo," which is a HG Wells quote, essentially trying to state that Charlie and anyone else critiquing Sneako is simply jealous, a common defense that Sneako has used several times throughout his days as an influencer. Sneako then starts the video by taking shots at Charlie, claiming that YouTube promotes 3 horrible things, followed up by the reasons that Sneako believes he was banned from YouTube.
These are 3 things that YouTube promotes on the trending page. Moist Critikal playing with and sitting on those. Moist Critikal using Satanism and Antichrist in his music videos.
Ready to go, so let's fornicate.
And his rampant gaming addiction. 3 things you can't say on YouTube but you could say on Rumble. The COVID vaccine doesn't. The 2020 election was against Trump, and billionaire pedophiles use wokeness to keep you depressed and poor.
Next, Sneako would then acknowledge his embarrassing past and journey of becoming a cuck.
Today I'm in Japan, a society that has not yet been corrupted by wokeness, training hard, working every day, and seeing the world. But it's no secret that I have a degenerate past. Around 3 years ago, when I was 21 years old, I went to a swinger party with one of my girlfriends and joked about how traumatizing it was on a podcast. I was cheating on her a lot, and I felt bad, and I thought it would make us even if we swapped with a couple. I don't do it anymore, I don't recommend it, and seeing how many people call me a cuck for what I thought was a funny story, you should probably not do the same. I tried the lifestyle that the woke mind virus pushes, and it ends up being what the woke YouTubers try to shame me for. Kind of ironic. I showed a moment of weakness on a podcast thinking that it'd be a funny experience to talk about, and it will continue to haunt me for probably the rest of my career.
Sneako would also make a statement about how his haters don't go outside.
Seeing all the hate online, it dawned on me in Japan, why have I never had a single negative interaction in public outside every single day? They all shake my hand and ask me for a picture. Not even a little joke, haha, cuck, never. Considering I was trending for a week straight on Twitter with hatred, that must mean 2 things. 1, social media breeds negativity, and 2, the biggest haters just don't go outside. 1 year ago today, I lived that life. I was depressed and broke, I was out of shape, I was gaming, I was watching porn, I got high every single day, I was miserable.
After this, Sneako would once again address Charlie. However, he would bring it up in a new way, this time claiming that he respects Charlie and doesn't have anything against him.
Moist Critikal is the physical embodiment of everything that I stand against. And honestly, no disrespect to him, I don't dislike him, he's just the perfect example of a popular YouTuber that's brainwashed. I used to watch his videos when I was a teenager, just like a lot of my other haters, and today he's everything that I don't want to be when I'm 30 years old. When I'm his age, I don't want to be playing children's video games, playing with dildos for content, and using Satanism to be edgy. I don't want to drop the Antichrist for fun. What is this? Please someone tell me what they enjoy about this.
She begs me quick, got me screaming, rides my dick.
I don't show these clips to tarnish his image, but to show you what he's presently promoting. I do not promote my woke past. I grew up online, of course I've made many mistakes. My message today is to follow God, work hard, train hard, ban porn, stop gaming, and see what's possible with your life.
Considering just weeks prior, Sneako was waving a gun at Charlie, insulting his girlfriend, and saying that he looks like a homeless drug-addicted pedo, it's strange how much his newer response has changed. Sneako would next explain why he talked about Charlie so much, taking the stance that Charlie stands for nothing.
I criticize Moist Critikal so much because he actually released a video that accidentally changed my entire worldview by slandering my now close friends at Fresh and Fit. You don't have to ask what Fresh and Fit stand for, it's in the name of their show. So for everybody watching this, what does Moist Critikal stand for? What does he believe in? Do you know? I don't. I've watched him for years. I cannot tell you what he believes. How have you reached a point on the internet where you could have 10 million subscribers as a commentary channel and have no basis of commentary?
This argument, however, doesn't make much sense. A quick look into Charlie's channel and you can clearly see several videos engaging and spreading light onto topics that Charlie feels strong about. Take the most recent video, for example, titled "This Situation is Horrible," where Charlie calls out a TikToker for using another man's tragedy and loss of life for TikTok clout. Or when Charlie would spread light on the corruption in the Australian government by standing with Friendly Geordies, a YouTuber who literally had his house firebombed for his journalism. Next in Sneako's response, he would address Charlie's video on Fresh and Fit.
The only thing more pathetic than a guy who calls himself an alpha male.
In that video, Moist Critikal called Fresh a virgin incel loser, the same insults that I get. He insisted that men can't be with multiple women because Fresh, honestly, isn't a traditional Chad.
There is no reality in the entirety of the fucking multiverse where this man has slept with one woman.
Fresh was just telling a real story about how he pulled 3 girls in one night, and he actually verified it, but Moist Critikal didn't correct it. This is when I realized the brainwashing in its purest form. Fresh knows he's an average-looking guy, but he's known all over Miami as a playboy. Moist Critikal just can't comprehend that somebody like Fresh, who's the same age and on the same level of attractiveness, can be with beautiful women because instead of networking, working hard, and looking fresh, he's playing with dildos and video games.
Then, Sneako would say that Charlie is promoting lies to keep his audience depressed, lies that elites allegedly promote to keep their status above all regular people.
This is the lie sold to keep you depressed. The world is out there for you to conquer as a man, but the 1% provide us with so many distractions to gatekeep it for themselves. I criticize Moist Critikal because he makes millions of dollars selling that lie. For the young men watching, is that the life you want to live at 30 years old?
Following this, Sneako would once again attempt to defend the movie Cuties, something that he was heavily criticized for, considering that the film features real children and puts them in sexually charged scenes.
And that's why I will continue to defend the movie Cuties until Moist Critikal decides to debate me about it. Nobody who hates the movie Cuties has seen it. It's about an Islamic family that moves from West Africa to France, a woke country that's literally on fire right now, and the daughter of the family gets corrupted by TikTok and starts dancing provocatively and leaves her Islamic values behind. She goes from a good Muslim girl to a degenerate wokey, lying, twerking, and fighting, and it blows up in her face and her family's disappointed, and eventually she reverts back to Islam. I like that movie because I see it as another version of my life. I started YouTube at 11 years old, and following the trends of social media before God led me to complete degeneracy. But rejecting these values, I have found a new direction, purpose, and meaning for my life. A lot of the hatred is justified. I should not have been attacking the people in the soy boy collage as much as I was, but I held a lot of resentment because they actively tried to get me banned on YouTube. They encouraged their followers to go and report my page. They celebrated when I was canceled for telling the truth.
Hey, this is not going to be a normal video. Today I want to briefly talk about the content creator Sneako and ask YouTube to ban him from the platform.
They publicly tried to ruin my life's work, destroy my income, all because they disagree with my worldview. I don't want to attack people anymore. I would love to debate them and challenge their ideas, but they would rather make documentaries deep diving into my past, and my only existence on a platform that I'm banned on and grew up on is only hatred. You look up Sneako, there's no more of my videos, it's just people saying that my life is over, insisting that I'm a bad person. So the only option now is to be a force for good. And let's be honest, there is a clear pattern with the people that hate me. I don't say it to be cocky, but I am tall, I'm good looking, and I'm successful. This is why the #1 criticism is wannabe alpha male Sneako. Oh, this alpha male. It's rooted in jealousy and the idea that masculinity is a bad thing.
Sneako would then finally come to the conclusion of his response, with the video taking a positive twist as Sneako addressed his retirement from the recent actions, forgave anyone who criticized him, and apologized to Charlie for dissing his girlfriend.
And I have to be better now. I'm officially retiring the soy boy image. I forgive everybody who advocated for my cancellation or made documentaries about me, and I'm ditching my attacking style of streaming. And I apologize to Moist Critikal for showing a picture on stream of you and your girlfriend. That was not very Christ-like. I'm sorry. And I genuinely hope you provide more value to your extremely large audience. The powers of Satan are taking over the West in real time, and I hope that everyone watching doesn't contribute to it anymore.
Sneako apologizing to Charlie was well received by his audience. However, his stance on still defending Cuties was not, with comments stating, "It's a valid point, but there was absolutely zero need for real minors to be involved, no matter what the values are, and bro's character arc is confusing me." The following day, Sneako would go on another rant, posting a tweet resembling a 13-year-old's secret diary, quoting, "Nobody reacts to my side of my own story. Everybody reacts to the hate," which was followed up later that day with a Discord post calling out several creators, where he would say, Kaisenut, Your Rage, Gideon, Aiden Ross, Hassan, XQC, Asmongold, literally every streamer and YouTuber reacted to Moist Critikal's video about me. Not one reacts to my response video. Even the people I've defended. I defended Kaisenut from grape allegations, defended Your Rage when Twitch banned him, defended Gideon from Pokemon hate, defended Aiden Ross from getting Twitter cancelled. Not one of them have my back when I'm against the wall. Not one. The soy boys understandably have an agenda. I made the mistake thinking people were friends in this game. They will use you for clout. None of them care about the truth. They want to turn me into a meme. It's not about anything but views. Pay close attention at everyone.
Howdy, big guy. Didn't think you'd see me in an internet anarchist video, did you? When you find time between deep-throating Andrew Tate and watching your girlfriend do squat thrusts in the cucumber patch, sign the contract. Don't let the Matrix win.